and welcome to my very first podcast. So, like some of the YouTubers actually sit here and say is the best time to start a YouTube channel is now. So, I thought I would start one now. So what this channel is going to be, well, first let me introduce myself. I'm Kayleena, and welcome to Kayleena's Botanical Garden. This channel is going to be like a podcast. I have yet to come across any other channels that talk about plants or that is a podcast that talk about plants. So if any of y'all actually know of any, please put them down below. I would love to actually check them out because I have been searching high and low and I cannot come across one. I am outside. It is November 2020. So welcome. I am doing this at the end of the year. I cannot believe I'm actually doing this at the end of the year. So for those of you that does not know what a podcast actually is, or that's quite curious or somewhat understands what one is and not exactly sure what one is not, from what I can understand, because I also crochet and I have a channel about my crochet, and it's a podcast as well, and that's what got me having the idea of doing a podcast about plants. And I will link that up in the card above my channel and down below. But what it is, from what I can gather, is where individuals sit there and they come on every week or bi-weekly, and they sit down and they chat to y'all and they explain what they've been working on or what has been happening in their lives throughout that week or bi-weekly. It's like, ew, what a wonderful idea. I really like that. And so that's what made me start doing the podcast for my yarn. Now, I will be having a new one coming out, or a new video coming out, probably Saturday. I'm not quite sure. So do check that out if you are interested. Now, I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to be setting these up. I was considering possibly Fridays, so everyone can have the weekend to be able to sit down, relax, and enjoy my videos. So I am a mother of three. Sorry, my watch is telling me something. I am a mother of three. My oldest one is 7. My middle is 4 because he just turned 4. And then here my youngest is 1. 2 of my oldest are actually special needs. So majority of the time when I will be doing this, I will be probably looking down and looking at my video camera to make sure that they're doing okay. My oldest one has seizures, and my second one, he sleepwalks and he has sleep terrors as well. So I have to make sure that they're doing all right. And then here, of course, the baby. If I'm outside, it's extremely difficult for me to be able to hear him. So do be ready for that. I love houseplants. And how did I get into houseplants? My mom had some houseplants, not too many, and I remember growing up and seeing my mom have them. I like them myself. They're gorgeous in the way that they are. I love the fact that they are a challenge, but then again, they are easy for me to take care of. So I love having that as well. I just recently started getting really into houseplants about 4 years ago. I piddled around with them, but not too much until about 4 years ago. And I went head first, dived deep into plants. And ever since, I have been filling up my home and my porch with plants. I don't do plants outside. My oldest one cannot handle the heat as well. Come to find out, he can't sweat. So because he can't sweat, I got a mosquito bite me. We cannot go outside. It's not like I can leave my children inside the house at all times while I come out here and tend to the garden or anything else like that. So I can't do any outside work, honestly, because of the fact of them. I'm still an at-home mom. I need to take care of them. I homeschool. So what I gravitated towards was houseplants that I can slowly work with, or in increments work with, while I'm also still taking care of my boys the exact same time. Now, I have a couple of new things that are happening with my plants. I do not know how many I have. I might actually count them and put them into, I might put the number somewhere. Exactly how many plants I have. I have snake plants I'm looking at right here that I'm going to be showing y'all as well. I have my Thanksgiving cactuses I will be showing y'all because we have blooms for the very first time, and I've had these suckers for 2 years and I've only got them to bloom. I have epiphyliums here. They are my favorites. Oh, they are my favorites. I just recently started getting into prayer plants, so I'll be talking about them as well. Now, I'll go ahead and give y'all a fair warning. I probably will not be doing videos every week. I might be doing them every other week. If I feel like I cannot come up with anything good enough to be put up for anybody, or at least to satisfy myself and I am not proud of it, I will not put it up. Now, I do have a Facebook page or a group page, and I will link that down below. I am more up to date on that than I probably will be on this. So if y'all are wanting to see more pictures or little small clips or anything else like that, go down there and go check them out. Yeah, I'm getting ate up. I also have a Instagram as well. I do pictures. I've yet to do any like small itty bitty clips, but I mainly do a lot of pictures, and I put a lot of them up there. So I'll link that down below as well. Go check them out if y'all are on there as well. I do not do TikTok. I have just recently started really getting kind of curious about TikTok. So I'm not quite sure if I should or if I shouldn't. Not exactly sure. So other than that, I don't know. So why don't we go ahead and get to the interesting stuff and go ahead and get into the new things that are happening with the houseplants. Now, this beautiful snake plant I got for $8. Yeah, still got the sticker on it. This lady up at the flea market, she what I think she does is when she buys the plant up at Lowe's or somewhere else and she splits them in half and she resells them, she takes the money and she puts it back into her own plants. Honestly, I believe that that's what she does. Or she buys multiples of them and she does it that way. Extremely smart idea. I mean, if I had the time and I didn't have to take care of my wee ones as much, I probably would do the exact same thing. But unfortunately, I can't do that. So I try to purchase from her as many times as possible as I can. She only shows up a few months out of the year, and she's gone for the rest. And I really hate the fact she's gone because she actually has some really interesting plants that I love. I have been trying to collect different types or looking types of snake plants. It's really difficult to find the names and have them connect and everything. So I've been trying to find the different kinds. This one is one of the ones I got from her. When I bought this from her, it was literally just these guys right here. This cute little thing was not there. So we have this one. And let's see if I can show it to y'all without dumping out my soil. Yep, I can't. Hold on. Let's lift you guys up. You ready for a bumpy ride? Hold on. Ah, there he is. Isn't he cute? So I have 2 of them. Alright, let's place you. There we go. So I am extremely excited about this. So as you can tell, he's bowing out. So for $8, yeah, that's the new baby that y'all just saw. So he's bowing out here. He's bowing out here. And I'll just keep, honestly, and we got roots bound. Here's what I've come to find out is snake plants love to be root bound. Choose your words. Come on. So, I cannot remember exactly when I bought this one, but for $8, I think this is a steal. I love it. There's nothing wrong with it. She's beautiful. She's awesome. So I have her is what's going on. I also have two more, but there's really nothing going on. But because this is my first one, I might call this episode 1. I'm not sure, or number 1. We'll figure it out. So there's like a new growth, but this is one I bought from her as well. Yeah, let's see. Isn't this awesome? When I saw this one, I was just like, oh, I have to have it. There is 2 of them in here. Yeah, there's 2 of them in here. You can see hold on, let's try and catch my plant. Are you going to be nice and show your beautiful... Let's turn you around, see if you can show that way. No, you are just not wanting to be nice. There it is. See the lighter green? That's how you can tell it's new growth. And these actually grow from the center, as you can tell. So I don't remember, probably about $8, $5. That's how much I paid for this one as well. So I like weird and unusual plants. And I have a few more different types of snake plants as well, but they're not up here at the moment. So I have those. Now, what else is new that is happening is I'm getting ate up by mosquitoes. So I am not going to let this go by much further. I'm going to be eaten alive. Maybe next time I might close this in completely. This is my Thanksgiving cactus. I might turn you guys around. Alright, so let's see if we can find it. There she is. Here's one of the blooms. Are you going to focus? Ah, isn't she pretty? Oh, and it goes off focus. Hold on, you guys. Here we go. So this is the only one that has one. And then here's another angle. We got new growth coming in, as you can tell. And then this one is the one that is really budding. There we go. No, come over here. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? So we have some more. Sorry, my phone, and it's getting dark, so I think it's about to rain. And there goes an airplane. Yay! Here, let's turn on the light. See, yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's try that. So you see? There we go. Beautiful. We got another one. I honestly cannot wait. And then we have some new growth. Alright, so let's turn you guys around. Now, if I can find the video or the photo of when I first bought this, I will be very happy to place that in there. So there's a annual plant swap that usually happens here. Didn't happen this year because of the COVID thing. How annoying, I know, right? COVID has really so it has not been happening this year, but about 2 years ago is when I discovered it, and 2 years ago is when I first went. And I came across these on the dollar table, And this was honestly the first time I've ever had a this is honestly the first time I ever had a any type of like holiday cactus. And I was like, okay, I really want to get one. My oldest one, my cuteness, he was really wanting me to get one. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'll go ahead and get one. I will go ahead and try to find a red one. And they were very full, just like this, and everything else like that. And I was like, okay. I brought it home, and I think I paid a couple of dollars for it, and that was it. Not much more. I only had to pay a couple of dollars for it, and that was it. And I brought it home. It started like wilting really bad and everything else like that. And I was like, what in the tarnation is going on? And for some reason, I cannot remember what, but I uprooted them just to try to find out what was going on with the root system. They weren't rooted. So can you just imagine with all of that growth on top of it, and there was no roots. So it was putting all of its energy into the rest of it, trying to keep it alive. So yeah, I had to sit there and cut them up and try to root them and then get them into their pots. I think I lost over half of them because I had no idea. So that's a good warning for you guys. When you do things like this, pull up the roots, look at the roots, find out what's going on, because you never know whenever you go to a plant swap, what those people have done to those plants before they give them to you. It's not like you can sit there and return the plant. You paid it and that's all you get. So, long story short, I was able to get them finally start rooting, doing good, and then I never used plant food before. Never honestly saw a need for it. I mean, I somewhat did, but I didn't understand it until I started really getting into my plants. And then I started noticing that they were diminishing and they weren't doing well, but yet I was still watering them the same. They were still in the same position as they were before. They weren't root bound. There was nothing wrong with them except for they started lagging, or basically like smaller leaves. They weren't looking too healthy. They started yellowing, stuff like that. And then I started giving them the plant food. And they perked up this year. This year was like my first year using it. And I did it once a month. And I mean, I diluted it. And they did beautifully. And I honestly think that's the reason why I got so many flowers on some of my plants and flowers on these guys as well. So I think that's why it is. So that's basically all I have that is new. Like I said, this is going to be a podcast about my botanical garden. It's basically Kayleena's botanical garden. My houseplants, what I do, what's new, what's happening, everything else like that. So I hope you guys really do enjoy this. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell and hit the all as well, and you'll be able to actually get notified about all the new videos that will be put up. So until next time, I hope y'all have a good day, a good week, and I'll see you next time. Bye, you guys.